Let's be honest with each other for a second. They are capable. They'll get you through any storm, and they have more personality than a dozen generic crossovers combined. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you might end up with a head gasket heartbreak or a CVT catastrophe. We're covering the absolute best used Subaru to buy, focusing on the specific model and year that won't leave you stranded on the side of the I-5. We've even got options for those of you looking for a deal under $10,000. We're talking about the most reliable machines the Fuji Heavy Industries factory ever pumped out. Let's get into it. Number 10. 2008 Subaru Forester. When people ask me for the best used Subaru to buy when they're on a budget, I almost always point them toward the SG generation. Specifically, the 2008 Subaru Forester stands as the pinnacle of that era. This model and year represents the final hurrah for the boxy, wagon-style SUV before it bloated into a more traditional crossover shape. If you're looking for something under $10,000, the 2008 Forester is a dream. You get 360-degree visibility. It's like driving a literal fishbowl, and a mechanical simplicity that just doesn't exist in modern cars. It is widely considered one of the most reliable versions to buy used because Subaru had finally ironed out the kinks of the second-gen platform by the time 2008 rolled around. Number 9. 2013 Tribeca. Let's talk about the odd duck of the family. The 2013 Subaru Tribeca is often ignored, which is exactly why it's one of the best used Subaru to buy if you want a deal. This model and year is a mid-size SUV that offers something the others don't, the EZ36 3.6-liter flat-six engine. This engine is arguably the most reliable power plant Subaru has ever made to buy used. Why? No timing belt, it's a chain, and almost zero head gasket issues. If you need a family hauler under $10,000, the Tribeca is a sleeper hit. It feels heavy in a good way, stable, quiet, and premium. Number 8. 2015 Subaru BRZ. Switching gears to something that isn't an SUV, if you want a sedan or coupe that actually makes you feel alive on a Sunday morning, the 2015 Subaru BRZ is the best used Subaru to buy because it makes you feel something. A lot of people are scared of used sports cars, but this model and year is a safe bet. It uses the FA20 engine, which was a joint venture with Toyota. It's the most reliable performance-oriented Subaru to buy used because it's naturally aspirated. No turbo means less heat, less complexity, and fewer things to go boom when you're pushing it. While it's hard to find a mint one under $10,000 these days, they're hovering just above that mark, making them a steal for the handling you get. Number 7. 2016 Subaru Impreza. Maybe you don't need to go off-roading, and you don't need to win any drag races. You just need to get to work when there's 6 inches of unplowed snow on the ground. The 2016 Subaru Impreza is the best used Subaru to buy for the pragmatic American driver. As a compact sedan or hatchback, this model and year fixed the oil consumption ghost that haunted the 2012 to 2014 models. It's the most reliable version of the 4th generation Impreza to buy used. You can easily find these under $10,000 with reasonable mileage. It's the perfect car for a college student or someone who wants Corolla-like reliability with better winter manners. Number 6. 2020 Subaru Crosstrek. Now we're moving into the modern era. The 2019 Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid is a fascinating machine. If you're looking for the best used Subaru to buy to future-proof your driveway, this is it. This model and year is essentially a Subaru chassis with a Toyota Prius Prime's heart. It's a plug-in hybrid SUV, making it one of the most reliable electrified vehicles to buy used. Why? Because Toyota basically invented the hybrid game, and Subaru was smart enough to borrow their homework. Finding one under $10,000 is currently impossible. They hold their value like crazy. But if you're looking for long-term savings on fuel and maintenance, the 2019 Hybrid is the gold standard in reliability in the PHEV space.
Number 5.
2020 Subaru Crosstrek. If the hybrid is too expensive or complex for you, the 2020 Subaru Crosstrek is the best used Subaru to buy for the just get in and drive crowd. By 2020, Subaru had been building this generation for 3 years. They knew where the rattles were, they fixed the infotainment glitches, and the Subaru Global Platform, SGP, was fully dialed in. This model and year feels significantly more grown up than the older versions. It's the most reliable non-turbo SUV in their current lineup to buy used. For someone looking for a car that feels new but wants to avoid the first-year depreciation hit, the 2020 Crosstrek is the sweet spot. It doesn't quite hit that under $10,000 yet, but in terms of total cost of ownership, it's hard to beat.
Number 4. 2021 Subaru WRX. You know what you're thinking. A WRX? Reliable? Are you joking? Hear me out. The 2021 Subaru WRX is the best used Subaru to buy if you need a sedan with some actual shove in the seat. This model and year was the final year of the VA generation. Usually the last year of any car is the most reliable to buy used because the factory has spent 6 years fixing every single mistake. The FA20F engine in the 2021 model uses a timing chain and is far less prone to the Ringland failure that made the old STIs famous, for the wrong reasons. As long as you find one that hasn't been modified by a teenager with a Stage 2 kit, the 2021 WRX is a surprisingly stout daily driver. Number 3. 2021 Subaru Impreza. If you don't need the ground clearance of a Crosstrek, why pay for it? The 2021 Subaru Impreza is the best used Subaru to buy for people who prioritize safety and value. This model and year comes standard with Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology on all CVT models. It's one of the most reliable small cars to buy used because its components are under very little stress. The 2.0-liter engine isn't trying to be a race car. It's trying to be a sewing machine. Quiet, consistent, and dependable. Why choose the sedan over the SUV? Lower drag means better MPG on the highway. A lower center of gravity makes it more planted in corners. You can often find a 2021 Impreza for thousands less than a Crosstrek of the same year, even though they share about 80% of their parts.
Number 2. 2022 Subaru Legacy. The 2022 Subaru Legacy is the car for people who have figured out a secret. It's just an Outback that handles better. This model and year is the best used Subaru to buy if you want a luxury feel without the luxury price tag. Because everyone in the US is obsessed with SUVs, the Legacy sedan often gets overlooked. This makes it the most reliable bargain to buy used in the mid-size segment. Engine. The 2.5-liter is standard, but the XT trim offers the 2.4-liter turbo. Both are excellent. Ride quality. It's incredibly quiet. Subaru put a lot of work into the acoustic glass and sound deadening for this generation. Tech. The 11.6-inch screen is standard on most trims, giving it a very modern cabin feel. If you can find a lease return 2022 Legacy, you're getting a car that's basically brand new, with all-wheel drive confidence for a fraction of what you'd pay for a used Audi or BMW. Number 1. 2023 Subaru Outback. Finally, we reached the flagship. The 2023 Subaru Outback is the best used Subaru to buy if your budget allows for a late model vehicle. This model and year received a mid-cycle refresh that improved the eyesight cameras and gave the front end a more aggressive look. It is the most reliable used Subaru SUV, well, wagon SUV, to buy used because it benefits from the latest version of the Subaru Global Platform. The Onyx Edition is the sweet spot. It gives you the water-repellent StarTex upholstery, great for hikers and dog owners, and the blacked-out wheels, usually at a better price point than the top-tier touring trim. The 2023 Outback is the culmination of everything Subaru has learned over the last 30 years. It's comfortable on a 10-hour road trip, capable in a blizzard, and holds its value better than almost anything else on the road. So, there you have it. The most reliable car is the one that was actually taken care of. Before you sign those papers to buy used, always, and I mean always, get a pre-purchase inspection from a mechanic who knows boxer engines. Check for oil leaks and look for rust. Which one of these is going in your driveway? Are you a vintage SG Forester person, or are you holding out for a 2021 WRX?